All right, breaking news. Only a few days after Elon Musk was standing next to Donald Trump in the Oval Office, he is now openly calling to kill the bill. This is a massive political escalation, not only in MAGA world, but in the world of American politics, because Trump is getting bitten by the exact same person that he used throughout the campaign cycle. One more time, Elon is now leveraging the same platform that he used to get Trump elected to shoot Trump in the foot. Trump is getting hoisted by his own petard, and Elon Musk is now calling to eradicate, to kill the quote-unquote big, beautiful bill, which is what Trump calls it, because it is big, but it's not beautiful whatsoever. It is big, and it disproportionately harms the most vulnerable populations within America. I'm gonna break down Elon Musk's thoughts in 1 second, but this is very, very important when talking about the big, beautiful bill. This bill not only massively increases the national debts, but it will lead to Medicaid loss for millions and millions of Americans. Here's the key thing. Republicans are claiming that they're going to cut $800 billion in Medicaid, and they say they're going to do that by targeting illegal immigrants on Medicaid. But that's only a fraction of $800 billion. Let's say that saves $10 billion. They then say that they are going to do it by stopping transgender surgeries that are done on Medicaid. Okay, that is again only a fraction of the $800 billion. So where is the vast majority of this going to come from? It's going to come from placing Medicaid work requirements across all 50 states in a way that has been proven to be a failure. Arkansas tried the same exact thing, and Arkansas had tens of thousands of people drop off of Medicaid because they couldn't jump over the red tape necessary. If you're asking, why am I talking about Medicaid when this video is supposed to be about Elon Musk, it's because this is all looped together. The one big beautiful bill, or as I call it, the big ugly bill, will radically change the lives of tens of millions of Americans while making the richest of the rich more rich. So I think that's very important that people understand what's being talked about here. Now, Elon Musk isn't mad because of the tax cuts. Elon Musk is mad because he views the debt as an imminent crisis in America. He thinks that we are on the verge of running off of a cliff, and Trump is going to accelerate that. Let me remind you, Elon Musk posted roughly 24 hours ago exactly, while Senate Republicans were having their lunch and while Caroline Leavitt was giving a speech, he said, "I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it." And this got 117 million views. There were reports that senators, Republican senators, while they were at their lunch, were passing around phones and were looking at this tweet, and a lot of them said, no comment. Or a lot of them were saying, he's right, but it's not his place to say this. This is our place to vote on it. So the thing is, really quickly before we continue about the big beautiful bill, I just want to talk about being hoisted by your own petard for 1 second, which is an old-fashioned catchphrase to say you shot yourself in the foot. You shot yourself in the foot. And this is why I think that. 24 hours after Elon Musk sent his first tweet calling to basically kill the bill, this one, it got 117 million views. Now, 6 months ago, or roughly 6 months ago, during election season, during campaign season, this was 8 months ago now? I'm sorry, time is flying. So 8 months ago, during campaign season, Elon Musk's propaganda-filled tweets getting 100 million views only benefited Trump. Elon would every single day post about immigrants voting, immigrants eating cats and dogs. Elon would every day post about trans people. And when Elon made these posts, they would get hundreds and hundreds of millions of views. And those views would flood people's Twitter feeds. And this arguably swayed the outcome of the election. I would argue that it did. It did sway the outcome of the election. So the point here is, Elon Musk is now using that same platform, that same exact leverage to nuke what Donald Trump is actively working on. Elon Musk says Republicans need to start over on the Trump budget bill. He's calling to kill it. He wants to kill the bill entirely. And this is another really interesting piece. Elon Musk then boosted a post trying to sow discontent within the Republican Party, trying to sow division. Just look at this. Elon Musk retweeted this, and of course it gets the normal 3.8 million views. And the original post that Elon decided to boost says this: "Fox News comments is a great place to understand conservative views since they get so much traffic. I was curious what the people were saying about Elon shit-talking the BBB, and I'm shocked. Almost every comment is in agreement with Elon. To see so many vehemently disagreeing with Trump is wild. GOP better be real careful. And before I read some of these comments, all that I ask from you guys is to drop a like. Drop some blue hearts below. If there is ever a time where we want to sow division and we want to boost the truth, this is the time. So let's boost these Fox News Republicans who are saying Elon Musk is absolutely correct. It is way past time for a balanced budget amendment to be written into the Constitution. As far as cuts go, a good place to start would be to stop sending our taxpayers into foreign countries. Okay, sorry, I never said these comments would be intelligent. I just said these comments would disagree with Trump. Someone then says, immediately stop all spending of any federal or state money on migrants. Not one red cent to them. No Medicaid, no free housing, no food stamps, no free college. America can no longer afford to be the world's welfare provider. Okay, this is very Fox News, but let's continue. This says, I agree with Musk on this one. This is one area where I'm not happy with Trump. He's basically a Democrat when it comes to spending. I'm sorry, Democrats don't spend as much as Trump. Trump is unique. He's in his own league when it comes to spending. They need to balance the budget and start paying down the debt. I hope this bill fails and they redo it with a proper spending bill. Someone said Elon Musk's warning hits deeper than most realize. Excessive government spending doesn't just threaten our economy, it threatens our freedom. Okay, a weirdly coherent Fox News comment. Someone said Musk is right. I didn't want Trump to cut spending in some areas only to increase it in others. I want spending cuts to eliminate the deficit and then start paying down the debt. Another point that I want to make is that this bill is antithetical to every single thing that Trump ran on. Trump ran on downsizing the government with Doge, yet he's blowing up the debt and the deficit. Trump then ran on helping the working class and the lower class, except he is putting in permanent tax cuts for the richest of the rich while having temporary tax cuts that aren't even tax cuts. They're just extensions from his 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. Someone else says, I agree with Musk on this one. I like Trump as much as any conservative, but he is a crazy spender. But that's how you get elected. Regardless, he needs to cut spending somewhere. I would start with ditching the Golden Dome. Okay, so they're starting to realize, and anything that has to do with financing trips to Mars. So it seems like the Fox News commenters are realizing that spending money on a Golden Dome, while also passing a very high, very huge, big spending bill, is not good. Someone says Musk is right on the money. The debt must be reduced. Trump has done some great things, but this bill isn't one of them. Someone said, why did anyone think that Trump cares about our national debt? He didn't in his personal life, and he doesn't now. He believes that growth will solve the math here, but that's risky. As you know, given the economy was already good. What do you mean? You guys have been saying for the past 4 years that the economy is in the dumpster. And there are valid criticisms of the US economy regarding wealth inequality, regarding a lot of families having to work 2 jobs, a lot of single people having to work 2 jobs, regarding most Americans not even having $500 for an emergency. There are a lot of valid criticisms, but my complaint is that Republicans have been basically pulling criticisms out of thin air and putting them on Biden in order to make Biden look bad. And now they're admitting the economy actually wasn't that bad. Now that they see what Trump wants to do with the economy and the debt and tariffs, they're starting to say, why are you skyrocketing deficit spending when the economy was already in a decent place? And I'll leave it at that. You know, again, if you're ever going to boost a video to help sow discontent and distrust in the Republican Party, it's going to be this one, where Elon Musk and Donald Trump are at each other's necks. I also have a few announcements. Number one, I have a really fun debate with Blair White coming out tonight. I just debated one of the largest conservative trans figures, and it was fun. You guys are going to really like it. Also, I am building Mockler Media. I am building a network, and I need your help. All I need from you is to just subscribe, drop a like. I love you all, and peace out.